New Mexico is incredibly special. It has an incredible variety of habitats in very short distances, and it's just, to me, it's where my heart is. I never want to leave here. It's very special to me. They call it the Land of Enchantment, and I am completely enchanted by it. I'm Mary Katherine Ray. I'm Wildlife Chair of the Rio Grande chapter of the Sierra Club. We live in a remote area where trapping is not uncommon. My dog Greta was caught in a trap this past winter, and it was a terrible experience. Greta and I were walking on the National Forest. I knew immediately what had happened. She jumped in the air. People describe their dog as screaming when the dog is trapped, and that's exactly what it's like. It was screaming. Oh, Greta! Oh my God! Greta! Greta! Most people don't even realize it's still legal. It's shocking for people to learn when their dog gets caught that this is something that is even a possibility. I love going out in the forest, but it does make you think twice.
Trapping is hardly regulated at all. My girlfriend and I go walking up that trail all the time, and we bring Sophie, who is a 3-year-old lab mix who loves the world. But since trapping isn't regulated, there could be traps out there. This is public land. I pay my federal taxpayer dollars. That's my land. That's every taxpayer's land, and we should all have the ability to come out and enjoy the land that we own and that we pay taxes to maintain without feeling like our lives or our pets' lives are in danger.
Trapping does not have a place in New Mexico, and especially not on public or state lands. One of these days, I want this thing just to be an item in a museum. It's archaic, it's barbaric, and it has no place in this society.
It's an agonizing death because it doesn't kill them. They don't want to hurt the fur, and it's not unusual to come back to a gnawed-off leg. It's a pretty brutal way to exit this life. I'm a hunter. A hunter knows exactly what they're going for. I mean, that's the clear difference. That's where my conflict with the traps comes. It's just the indiscriminate setting of them.
This is a grisly discovery that we made while out hiking. It's a bobcat carcass that obviously died in a leg hold trap, but it looks to me like it suffered a horrible and grisly death. There's actually no way to know how many this happens to. They can catch any animal, not just bobcats or foxes, but porcupines, birds of prey, roadrunners, anything. Any animal whose feet touch the ground are vulnerable to traps. This past winter, 3 Mexican wolves, one of the most highly endangered species of canine in the world, were actually caught in traps. One of them was injured so badly that she wound up losing her entire leg.
I do not think that anyone should have to worry about traps when they're recreating on public lands.
Trapping in New Mexico, I'd love to see it end, to avoid the conflict, but also to stop the cruelty. I can't imagine what animals have to endure when they end up in a trap. The suffering is just awful. I mean, if more people knew, I think it would be a lot easier to stop it.
Talk to your legislators. Tell them we need to ban trapping on all of our public lands.